Minivans were never meant to turn heads. They've always been slow, bland dad wagons. But China has rewritten that story. Now we're seeing vans with over 500 horsepower, massive cinema-style screens, and designs so futuristic they make Teslas look dated. And the best part? Some of them are priced lower than a Toyota. If cars like these blow your mind, hit that subscribe button, because you're about to discover the 5 minivans the West simply isn't prepared for. First on the list is a ride that'll make you rethink what a minivan even is. This is the way Gaoshan 9. Honestly, calling it a minivan feels insulting. It's basically a luxury jet on wheels, complete with sliding doors. Just look at it. The front grille alone looks like it could swallow a Toyota Sienna for breakfast. It's huge, drenched in chrome with LED lighting stitched across the nose like a prop from a sci-fi flick. The headlights? Razor-sharp DRLs that double as a flex in traffic. From the side, it's long and low, stretched to 17.7 feet. Its wheelbase is over 129 inches, longer than certain pickup trucks. Sharp body lines give it that yacht on wheels vibe, and with 20-inch multi-spoke alloys, you don't look like you're heading to Costco. You look like you're arriving at a film premiere. Even the rear feels futuristic with its full-width LED bar, chrome details, and SUV-like stance. Compared to this, Western vans look stuck in the Windows 98 era. Open those powered sliding doors, and boom, you're stepping into a first-class lounge on wheels. The middle row? Proper airline-style captain's chairs that recline, hide footrests, and come with heating, cooling, and massage programs, not cheap ones either, but real, programmed routines. The cabin is loaded with leather, glowing ambient lights, and screens all around. Up front, a massive central infotainment display joins a fully digital driver's cockpit. In the second row, each passenger has their own controls, climate zones, and entertainment options. Even the third row isn't a penalty box. Adults can sit back there, comfortably, with their own AC vents and USB ports. Honestly, this isn't a van, it's a mobile country club, and yet it still delivers practicality. Depending on setup, it fits 6 or 7 passengers with genuine luggage space left over. Fold the third row flat and you've got nearly 2,000 liters of storage, plenty for bags, golf clubs, or a Costco run if you want to stay relatable. Thanks to sliding seat rails, you can change the layout anytime. Road trip mode, executive shuttle mode or cargo hauler mode, airport pickup, easy, weekend trip, sorted. It's basically a transformer in a suit. Under the skin, the Gaoshan 9 uses a plug-in hybrid system, a 1.5-liter turbo engine, dual electric motors, and a big 51.5 kilowatt battery. That gives you up to 200 km, or about 125 miles of pure electric driving, enough for your daily grind. Add fuel and you're looking at a total range of nearly 963 kilometers, or close to 600 miles. Output, about 450 horsepower and 475 pound-feet of torque. That means 0-60 mph in 6 to 7 seconds in a 3-ton van. Imagine blowing past crossovers at stoplights in your family hauler. Savage. And the price? In China, the Gaoshan 9 starts around $49,000 USD. That's under 50 grand. Less than a base Cadillac Escalade, yet you're getting Maybach-level lounge vibes. So tell me, would you take this over an SUV? Or are Western buyers too locked into the SUV equals luxury mindset? Personally, I think if this dropped in the US, it would grab attention faster than a new Tesla. And if you're enjoying this van glow up, hit subscribe, because number 4 on this list runs on hydrogen, and it looks like the future showed up early. Now things really get futuristic. Meet the GAC Space Hydrogen, a concept turned production van that looks less like family transport and more like it came straight out of Blade Runner. Honestly, even if Tesla built a van, it wouldn't look this wild. The front, a gigantic light bar stretching across the grille like a Star Wars lightsaber. The fascia is smooth and alien, with vents shaped by a wind tunnel from the future, sleek sliding doors disappear into the body, while the rear features wrap around LED tail lamps and a floating spoiler that screams concept SUV, those turbine-style wheels, straight spaceship landing, gear. Park this next to a Honda Odyssey and it's like a flip phone beside an iPhone. Step inside, and I'm not exaggerating when I say it feels like a futuristic lounge. The seats don't just recline, they swivel and float like something out of a private jet. Overhead, a panoramic glass roof. On the panels, massive AR displays. The cockpit feels more like a sci-fi control room than a dashboard. Minimal buttons, clean screens, glowing light strips. Even the rear passengers get ottoman leg rests and personal touchscreens. Imagine a road trip in this thing. The kids wouldn't fight. They'd be too busy living in the metaverse. And despite the concept vibes, it's still practical. 6 or 7 seats, flat floor thanks to the hydrogen setup and storage rivaling a full-size SUV. Need luggage room? No problem. Need a mobile office? Done. GAC basically said, why pick between practicality and flex when you can have both? Here's the mind-blowing part. It runs on a hydrogen fuel cell system. That means its only emission is water vapor. Refueling takes just 3 to 5 minutes like gas. Range? Around 650 kilo or 400 miles. That beats most EVs. And with instant torque from the motors, it launches quietly like a stealth jet. The catch: hydrogen stations aren't exactly everywhere in the US. So the question, are we ready for hydrogen to go mainstream? Or is this a futuristic flex only Asia can pull off? And if you think this is crazy, wait until you see number 3. Enter the honky HQ9, a van so extravagant that calling it luxury feels weak. This isn't a family hauler, it's a rolling diplomatic suite. If James Bond ever had to drive the carpool, this would be his ride. Up front, a massive waterfall grille coated in chrome, flanked by razor-thin headlights that look like angry eyebrows. The whole nose screams VIP. The profile is long, elegant, almost like a stretched Cadillac Escalade. Out back, vertical tail lights make it look stately, like it belongs outside an embassy, not a supermarket. Park this next to a Chrysler Pacifica and you'll be embarrassed. Inside, it's game over. The cabin makes even an S-Class feel insecure. Middle row captains, chairs with massage, heating, cooling, and powered ottomans. A huge 16-inch central display, digital cockpit, and more piano black trim than a concert hall. Ambient lighting sets, a 5-star hotel mood. Materials? Top tier, Napa leather, Alcantara, real wood. It's not a van, it's a rolling VIP lounge. It still seats 6 or 7 with usable cargo space behind the 3rd row. Sliding doors are silky smooth, and the flat floor makes walking through easy. Seats can slide and fold for luggage duty if needed. Under the hood, a 2.0-liter turbo hybrid with just over 250 HP, paired with an electric motor. Not a speed demon, but smooth and effortless. Around 0-62 and pin 9 seconds, with about 30 miles of pure electric range for city runs, then gas for longer trips. Range anxiety isn't an issue. But speed isn't the goal, it's about being chauffeured in comfort. The price? In China, it starts around $75,000, with top trims going well past 100K. That's Mercedes GLS money for a minivan. So here's the big question. Would Western buyers ever pay SUV money for a van, or will China make minivans the next big status symbol? Now number 2, the Zeekr 009. This thing isn't a minivan. It's a rolling sci-fi spaceship. It makes the Tesla Model X look outdated. The front end? Pure insanity. A massive illuminated block grille that glows like something from a cyberpunk game. They call it the Spring of Light design, but really, it just says, look at me. At night, it lights up like a docking starship. The profile is sharp, long, clean, hidden door handles, seamless sliding doors. The rear has massive LED strips and bold vertical lines. Park it next to a Honda Odyssey and it's like putting a PS5 next to a VCR. Step inside and it's basically a first-class jet cabin. Middle row thrones with massage, ventilation and heating. Napa leather suede real wood accents. Up front, a 15.6-inch touchscreen and LCD driver's display. Even the passenger gets their own screen. In the back, a 43-inch 4K drop-down display. Yes, a theater on wheels. Kids watching Frozen while you sip champagne in the back? That's the vibe, and yet it's still usable. 6 or 7 seats, flat floor and loads of legroom. Cargo space isn't huge with all seats up, but honestly this isn't a Costco hauler. It's about rolling in style. Performance is wild. All electric, dual motors, AWD, 536 HP, 510 lb-ft of torque, 0-62 mph in 4.5 seconds in a nearly 3-ton van. Range? Up to 400 miles thanks to a massive 140 kWh battery. With 800-volt fast charging, you can go 1080% in under 30 minutes. It's futuristic but practical. Price? Around $68,000 to $100,000. That's Model X territory, but it feels even more luxurious. The big question, would Western buyers drop 6 figures on a van or keep pretending SUVs are cooler while secretly drooling over this? Finally, number 1, the Chery Exeed EZ08. This thing doesn't look like a van. It looks like it. Jumped here from 2040. Smooth, glass-heavy design, seamless panels, full-width light bars, and a grille-free EV face. The profile is sleek with hidden handles and flawless sliding doors. The rear features glowing LEDs and sculpted angles, looking more like a tech sculpture than a school drop-off car. Inside, it's next level. A triple wraparound screen across the dash, ambient lighting everywhere, and seats that belong in a private jet. Configurations include 6, 7, or even a 4-seat executive lounge. Middle row thrones recline with ottomans, heating, cooling, and massage. Smart tech runs the show. AI voice assistants, gesture controls, AR, head-up display. It almost feels alive, yet it's still practical. Flat floor, modular seating, and cargo flexibility. Enough space for families, executives, or anyone wanting futuristic luxury. Even the third row isn't cramped. Power options? Both pure EV and range-extended hybrid. Pure EV range is about 600-700 km or 350 miles. The extended setup uses a small engine as a generator, letting you road trip without worrying about chargers. Ultra-fast charging takes you 1080% in under 25 minutes. With over 400 HP, performance isn't lacking. Price? Expected between $42,000 and $56,000 in China. Spaceship vibes at nearly half the cost of a Toyota Sienna. So the controversy, how are they building this so advanced yet so affordable? And will Western buyers actually trust it or cling to outdated vans? And that's the list. The 5 futuristic Chinese minivans proving family cars don't have to be. Boring. Which one would you drive? Or are minivans still uncool in your book? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe. Next time we're looking at Chinese sedans, giving BMW and Mercedes a run for their money.